How sweet it is indeed. Prince William of Wales slipped a gold ring onto the finger of Catherine Middleton. Just an hour ago, the couple vowed to love, comfort, honor, and keep each other in London's biggest royal wedding in 3 decades. Bells pealed over central London and flag-waving crowds roared in excitement at Westminster Abbey. The second in line to the British throne now has his princess and one day his queen. It's Michael Patrick Shields all across Michigan with world correspondent Nikki Hale. And right now, Nikki, what are we seeing in Westminster Abbey and hearing as well?
They are now walking back down the aisle and holding hands very gracefully. And they're walking out to the coach that's waiting outside for them to return to Buckingham Palace.
And you look very nice in your big white hat.
Thank you. It's actually your wife's big white hat, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Thank you for lending it to me, Dr. Christine. It's fabulous.
And I'm in an ascot this morning for our radio listeners all across the state of Michigan in the gray morning coat. This would have done fine in at Westminster Abbey, wouldn't it have?
Oh, I think it would blend in very well.
Thank you.
So you look very posh.
Speaking of posh, Victoria Beckham is among the famous gathered at Westminster Abbey for the wedding, and her husband, David Beckham, the soccer player.
Right, and usually she's wearing black, and I'm going to take a guess here. It's because she's pregnant.
You think so?
Yeah, so I'm thinking black, slimming. Maybe that's why she's gone with that, but very unusual to see black during a wedding day.
Yeah.
Usually people go with a blue if they're going to go with a dark color.
There were some people, newspapers particularly, who thought maybe that Kate Middleton might be with child at this time. Have you heard that rumor?
Not particularly, because she's lost a considerable amount of weight since the announcement of the engagement. Yes, they've been watching her carefully because she's actually got skinnier and skinnier as time has gone by. But I'm sure there are plans for children, coming around here shortly. So.
Hey, the music you're hearing in the background is what you're hearing at Westminster Abbey and outside Westminster Abbey, where hundreds of thousands of people are gathered. This looks like a fairy tale as they emerge from the Abbey, does it not?
Very beautiful, yes, absolutely. William in very traditional dress, and then Kate in her beautiful gown with the lace sleeves, long sleeves. So they were obviously expecting it to be chilly, even though they've had, 80-degree weather all week.
Typical country weather.
Yep, exactly.
When you say traditional garb, he's in a red sort of military blazer with black trousers and a blue sash running across, and then he's got the military cap, and there is a tiara that the new princess is wearing.
There is, and that is not one of the traditional tiaras that they thought was going to be given to Kate from the Queen. It is one of the Queen's tiaras, but not one of the ones that was predicted. This was one from 1936 by Gautier that was designed by one of the royal family members.
Prince Albert, I thought you said. This is they're getting into this. This is like it is a fairy tale looking coach right out front.
Yes, that is the 1902 State Landau coach. It's the same one that Prince Charles and Diana were in, I believe. And so that is a very, very nice way for them to exit. Look at all the people waving their flags. That's amazing. And they'll be able to get a little glimpse of the happily married couple.
He is the prince now putting on his white gloves, and presume he will be helping her into this carriage with 4 white horses in front pulling it. This is the stuff of every girl's dreams, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, who does not want this kind of wedding with this amount of attention and, attention to detail? From what I've heard, even Kate's shoes are handmade. So everything in this is completely unique and traditional. So very, very beautiful.
And now they are seated in this red sort of velvet coach with 4 white horses, and that will take them, the new bride and groom, all the way along the parade route back to Buckingham Palace. All smiles. He's got his black sort of military cap on now with the medals on the front, Prince William does. And it was only last night that the Queen announced what their titles will be. Prince William and the Princess Kate Middleton will now be the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge for the moment. And this is, I don't think it could have turned out any better from a visual standpoint right now. Can you imagine the photography we're going to see in the coming days of this?
Oh my gosh, yeah, absolutely fabulous. And they're doing this is the nice thing about Kate and William is they understand their royal status. They understand that the public want to know about this and want to see it. And from what I've heard from recent reports, even though she was out and about in recent days doing some shopping, doing different things, and paparazzi were following her, they said she had a very, very a smiley face and a very nice demeanor about her, and she's, she understands. I get it. You're all awaiting my wedding, and you want to get pictures, and they think they understand that, and they're going to do everything they can please the photographers in the crowd.
As I understand it, last night, Prince William took a little walk and went along the parade route and shook some hands and had some smiles. That's kind of unusual, isn't it?
Yeah, and he played soccer last night.
Did he really?
Full 90 minutes, yeah, with his buddies. Yeah, he wanted to relax the night before the wedding, and yesterday afternoon was playing some soccer. And yeah,
To work the nerves out a
that would have
little
been my choice. I'll tell you, if I was full of nerves, that's exactly where I would go.
The coach is being drawn out there. You get the royal waves coming from Prince William and Princess Kate now. He and his white gloves, they are surrounded by the 4 white horses pulling the carriage. She's carrying a bouquet of white flowers, and then the troop behind them there. And now Her Majesty resurfacing from Westminster Abbey. Oh, she's standing with Camilla Parker Bowles.
And I believe that is Kate Middleton's mother, is the lady standing there.
Oh boy, the mothers-in-law. And the grandmother.
Yes.
Who just happens to be the Queen of England.
Yes. What pressure, huh?
Indeed. Should we hear the vows one more time?
Absolutely. It was very beautiful.
This was about 1 hour ago in Westminster Abbey.
I require and charge you both, as ye will answer at the dreadful day of judgment, when the secrets of all hearts shall be disclosed, that if either of you know any impediment why ye may not be lawfully joined together in matrimony, ye do now confess it. For be ye well assured that so many as are coupled together otherwise than God's word doth allow, are not joined together by God, neither is their matrimony lawful. William Arthur Philip Louis, wilt thou have this woman to thy wedded wife, to live together according to God's law in the holy estate of matrimony? Wilt thou love her, comfort her, honor and keep her, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all other keep thee only unto her, so long as ye both shall live?
I will.
Catherine Elizabeth, wilt thou have this man to thy wedded husband, to live together according to God's law in the holy estate of matrimony? Wilt thou love him, comfort him, honor and keep him, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all other keep thee only unto him, so long as ye both shall live?
I will.
Who giveth this woman to be married to this man?
That
I,
was
William Arthur Philip Louis,
I, William Arthur Philip Louis,
take thee, Catherine Elizabeth,
take thee, Catherine Elizabeth,
to my wedded wife,
to my wedded wife,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
till death us do part,
till death us do part,
according to God's holy law,
according to God's holy law,
and thereto I give thee my troth.
and thereto I give thee my troth.
We'll continue with royal wedding coverage all across Michigan.